Hello and welcome to our HazWasteOnline video showing you through how to access and use extra features within the Professional and Packages edition. If you are interested in purchasing or upgrading to this edition, please contact us directly. In summary, the Packages edition can do everything the Professional edition can, plus 1. Use PAH double ratio plots to help identify your hydrocarbon sources. 2. Mass edit metal species. 3. Import determinant info of pre-existing substances from the CLP or us to edit yourself. 4. Utilize the absolute hazardous and absolute non-hazardous list of waste codes when needed. 5. Assessment of WAC data. 6. Publicly download your classification report via a URL. 7. Import the data from third-party HazWasteOnline reports using a barcode scanner. Double ratio PAH plots help to identify where the source of hydrocarbon contamination could come from. They are not proof of the source but are regarded as a good line of evidence. To access and view them, click the Tools tab in the job you wish to view the plot for. These plots are based off the data for benzoatrazine divided by chrysene against the data for fluoroanthene divided by pyrene. As you can see in this example, our sample has been plotted within an area associated to coal. These types of graphs show the area that Costa and Sawyer 2005 and Costa 2005 attributed to particular sources based on real-world samples. Please note that the areas and lines are not definitive. To mass edit your reasons for your metal species, you may do this by clicking the Determinand tab in your job. This brings up a window of all of your speciated metals and their reasons for selection. To use the information from a determinand that already exists in our database to edit, go into your waste stream template, right-click the determinand you wish to modify and choose Copy Determinand As. This will bring up the metadata, which you can edit, including adding and removing hazard statements. Next, we have the use of the absolute list of waste codes. These are codes which are definitively non-hazardous or hazardous and therefore do not typically require the chemical analysis result to be input. Waste producers disposing of products may use these codes and use determinants to document what substances it's made up of, and therefore which hazard properties apply to it, if any. To demonstrate the WAC assessment feature, we will show the process through use of a HazWasteOnline file, although you may enter data in manually too. When your file is ready for import, click the Create Job button, and in the new window there is a tick box option to include the WAC. When in the job, click on the WAC tab and then Classify All to see the result. Clicking the Show button on the right-hand side will present the WAC limits, so you may evaluate which determinants your samples have failed or passed. In this example, we can see the selenium and the sulfate result have failed the inert criteria as indicated by the light blue highlight. Users may assess their WAC results against the 3 times derogations for landfills, which have these increased limits for certain determinants. Exporting the job to produce a final report, we can see the WAC presented below the waste classification sample it corresponds with. In this example, we can see the report documents that the WAC test has failed the inert criteria, but has passed the stable non-reactive hazardous waste in non-hazardous landfill criteria. To make your classification report publicly downloadable via your own customer portal, use the URL on screen, where the latter part of the URL represents the serial number of the report. Lastly, users may import data from a third-party HazWasteOnline generated report using the barcode on the front page of report. Here, if the user scans the barcode with a QR barcode scanner using their smartphone, they have the option to have the data imported into the account available to modify, edit, and generate their own report based on the data. This concludes this video. Thank you for watching.